Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that maybe you're thinking of. Please use these readings to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what loving messages are around you. Let's see what's coming towards you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know at this time? I am listening for you now. Hey, I have a union. Look at this gorgeous infinity symbol. Look for an infinity symbol. Maybe you have a tattoo. The union of the divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. I love that. So we have this gorgeous union, just they're calling it a sacred union. Okay, so it's meant to be. It's in the universe. It's predestined. I'm going to call it that. Okay, that maybe you feel like this is, always supposed to happen exactly the way it is unfolding now. I have rekindling. Every relationships have magic moments that can be rekindled. Now, some of you, it could be a person that maybe we are already in a connection and maybe we recreate the spark. Maybe we were starting to feel like we are pulling away from each other. Others of you, I'm going to throw it out there. It could be somebody that it never really went anywhere. Maybe it was somebody that it never really took off. And maybe the second time in front of you, there's more sparks. There's more energy. Maybe the timing wasn't right the first time. I have a soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. I feel like it's a soul encounter of some kind. A lot of times twin flames or even soulmates will cross paths a couple of times. They will have met earlier, but they never really did anything about it. They realized that they were both in the same high school at the same time, but they didn't know each other at the time. So sometimes they have this kind of parallel paths where they have come across each other, but they didn't connect for some reason. So right now, I feel like this union is coming into, I'm going to say coming into union, okay, that we've both learned our lessons. And this union is about to begin. That's how I'm seeing it. So let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see if we can confirm some of these feelings. I have a Six of Swords. I have Strength. I have a Knight of Swords. And I have an Eight of Swords. So I'm going to go with this Knight for a minute because all these other energies are sharing with me, you kind of just pushing through. I don't want to use the word surviving, but pushing through to start again. Let's say it that way. And this is you finally making up your mind. I feel like this Knight is taking back their power, taking back their ability to know that they're worth a lot and that anybody would be lucky to have you, is what Spirit just said. So whatever you feel like you've gone through, just to kind of move away from your past. Anyone, I love that. Anyone would be happy to have you, or anyone would be lucky to have you. And that's something I want you to walk around with, like a t-shirt. It's a feeling of, it's the truth. I mean, you know what? If I'm not good enough for somebody, then it's their loss. It's not, you're not worthy. It's their loss. Somebody's going to see that all that you have to offer. I have a 10 of Wands. It shouldn't be hard to love somebody. It should be easier. And if you're really struggling with somebody, that should be looked at I have an Ace of Swords. I want to see it clearly. I want to know this is the person I'm supposed to be with. Maybe that's something that you're asking Spirit for, the next relationship. Help me to see it clearly for what it is from the beginning. I have a Four of Swords and I have a Seven of Pentacles. This is very much a feeling of you've worked on yourself. It's been a long journey. I feel like you've made up your mind. I feel like you have decided that help me to see it clearly is really how it came into me. And bottom of the deck, I have an Eight of Wands. I have a Temperance. So this is, I've worked really hard to shift my energy. And I feel like you're in a good place. That Temperance is really balancing that Eight of Wands, because the shift could be, I feel very comfortable in my own skin right now. I feel safe. I feel secure. I feel beautiful. I feel healthy. So I feel like the shift is you shifting to a really healthy, happy place with this Temperance. So that is a good place to be when you're inviting in loving energy. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us today? I have Conquest. Bridge the gap with every small step. Climbing the steps and opening that door, or walking through that gateway, that arch. This feels like I have definitely shifted my energy so that I'm willing to take the steps, whatever the steps are for you. I'm going to start dating again. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I have been working on myself. I've been just focusing on myself, you know, healthy, happy, centered, you know, all of those things. And I literally, maybe you walk around saying, I'm just going to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. So it could be something that you're just saying to yourself. I have a Sanctuary. You are sheltered and protected. I feel like Spirit wants to remind you that you're in a good place, okay? That your energy is clear, they just said. Your energy is loving. Your energy is protecting. So half the battle is, am I healthy for a relationship? You know, we're worried about the other person, but what about you? You're ready to blossom, allowing your gifts to emerge and to shine. I love this. And I like the pink roses. I feel like the pink roses have significance, whether it's, that was my mother's favorite, or my grandmother had rose scented powder in her bathroom, or little rosebud soaps. You know, I feel like the smell of roses, something like that. But allowing your gift to emerge and to shine, so that they're saying, so the whole world can see. But what we need is, we just need the one person who notices this kind of blossom, you know, this blossoming energy within you. So Spirit, tell me more about what it is that you have around us, what it is that you have for us. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a Ten of Wands. I have a Seven of Cups. I have a Knight of Wands. I have a feeling you have somebody that's definitely interested in you, but they're making you feel like they're keeping their options open, and they're making you feel like relationships are hard work. Okay. But I think that that's their defense mechanism, because I really feel like the truth is, they want to start to put some time and energy into this, because they are attracted to you. They are interested in this connection. So they're having a hard time holding back. And it's almost as if they're delaying it because they know that it's going to take off. They know they're going to end up in a relationship. They know that they are going, once they start, it's almost once I start, I'm not going to be able to stop. So I think that this person, I don't know if I'm ready to pull the trigger. I'm going to say it that way. Um, how do we say this? Ready off the ground, maybe. The person you've been waiting for, there's a sense of maybe someone you've waited for is now ready. I guess I want to say something like that. But I think that they've been delaying it because they know it's going to be successful. And I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like they are kind of buying themselves time in, I just want to enjoy being single a little bit longer, because once I start something with you, I know it's not going to stop. I know I'm going to be in a relationship with you. So this night is going to override anything else. Eventually, this night of passion, this night is driven, they're saying. This night is going to go with their gut at some point and just say, I have feelings for you, and I don't want to hold back any longer. And I won't deny my feelings any longer. I'm going to start to act on my feelings. So there's a sense of I can't hold back. But they're fighting it. Unfortunately, it's because they know once it starts, that's it. We're in a relationship. They know they're going to fall in love with you. They know that if I start dating you and we start being intimate and I start sleeping with you, I'm done. I'm totally done. I have a devil. They're already fantasizing about that. They're already thinking about, us being together. So you've got somebody out there fantasizing about you. This is a strong person. This is a king. So this king knows how to make up their mind. They definitely are thinking ahead. They're definitely daydreaming about you. So this is somebody who getting ready to pull the trigger is how I feel. I'm going to go with this wow. Okay. Bottom of my deck, I have a 4 of Wands and a 3 of Cups, but I'm going to go with this pumpkin and this kind of festive around my 3 of Cups season, that this will move forward here in the fall. This will start to move forward here in this season. So, and then this could actually be the person that you end up with. Like, I can see my life with this person. I can see a future with this person. So part of me is saying they're holding back because are they afraid of falling in love? Is there such a thing? You either fall in love with somebody or you don't, right? You either feel like it's going to happen or it doesn't. Let me just get a handful of clues. Let me just see. Some of you may connect to some of these. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to grab a couple of clues. Let's see. I have the letter L. I have curves. I like curves. Good. The letter Q. I have a U. I have an N, a J. I love your hair. Feels like a compliment. Okay, they could have great hair. You could have great hair. X. Wealthy. I'm stable. I'm secure. The letter M. I have funny. So is this person stable, secure, good sense of humor? I feel like this is somebody that you want to make a move. This is somebody that I'm kind of hoping that they do something at some point here. Maybe we've been flirting, maybe we've been talking. So I do feel like they have been just kind of evaluating, because once I start, I know I'm going to be in a relationship with you. I'm not going to want to turn around and push you away. So it's the right before, right before jumping into something. The hardest part is getting it started, isn't it? I think you smell amazing, which is always a big one. I think that's important. Somebody's scent, if that turns you on. They're a good listener. Okay. I have the letter D. Let's get one more. And I have a letter W. So you've got, and I love your eyes. Okay. So I can look into your eyes all day long. I feel like the eyes are very significant. I feel that that's a compliment also, you know, so we could be very attracted to each other, but I feel like, you know, they notice your eyes right away. You have beautiful eyes. I love the color of your eyes, something like that. Let's see what the feelings are. I feel that this is off to a start. It's the pause. It's the pause right before the trigger, you know, it's something like that. It's just that this person's just taking that deep breath right before they want to get going with this. But we're very, very close to them wanting to be with you. That's the good news. They don't want to hold back any longer. I'm taking space to sort out my feelings. It's the pause. There's a sense of, I just want to make sure that this is what I want. So I'm going to respect that. I would rather have that than somebody seduce you and then say, no, this isn't what I thought it would be. I'm going to go try something else. Tell me your deep, dark secrets. I'd love you regardless. Tell me everything about you. My most precious treasure is you. That tells me they're going to appreciate you. That tells me that they're going to see you having tremendous worth to them. You're going to be important to them. I love hearing stories about your past. Our time feels limited and I want to hold this moment forever. Maybe our time goes by really quickly when we're together. Like time flies when you're having fun. So this person, I feel like, is starting to realize I really feel good when I'm with you, and I'm really getting to the stage where I want to be with you more often. So I feel like somebody's ready to make a move to the next level, or to at least get this really kind of rocking and rolling. So let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to guide this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also check out my other two channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame No Contact channel. And that those links are in the description below. We'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.